Yo, how's it going? Welcome to Premier League Matchday 24 predictions for the upcoming weekend. Please like, share and follow. Firstly, let's start at the Etihad between Man City and Everton. Man City, I think, will have too much for Everton. I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin is the most likelihood goal scorer for Everton. But I think Man City will just... Foden's on fire, De Bruyne's back, De Bruyne might score, and someone else might score. So it's going to be a good game. But I think for Arsenal and Liverpool's point of view, they'd hope, even if Liverpool hates Everton, Liverpool would hope that Man City drop 2 points here. But I don't think it'll happen. So, I have to go with 3-1 Man City. On to Fulham against Bournemouth at Craven Cottage. I was feeling I could go for a 2-2, but I thought I better go for 2-1 for Fulham. I think Fulham would just have that slight too much at home. That's that bit more clinical, that one goal difference. So I think, and the Craven Cottage crowd and atmosphere and everything, 2-1 Fulham. On to Liverpool against Burnley. Well, after Liverpool's result at the Emirates, I think I know they're going to bounce back, of course, but I think they'll have that clinical style, that everything that Liverpool have at home. Burnley are probably the best team to play, or one of the best teams to play, let's say, for a wounded Liverpool who were beaten at the Emirates. So that wounded Liverpool will want to show what they're about again, and I think we will with a 4-0 win against Burnley. And Burnley have got problems, and but I think the defence is better than a few teams in the Premier League. Definitely one that I can think of anyway. So 4-0 Liverpool. Luton against Sheffield United. Well, I think Sheffield United, someone said it all basically in a message to me last night, saying they've been watching the Premier League for 35 years and they don't think they've seen any defence worse than Sheffield United. I have to say it's probably been one of the worst. Earlier in the season lost 8-0 to Newcastle and they lost 5-0 to Villa. It looks like they've surrendered and accepted their fate already. And Chris Wilder going after the referees when it's not really completely the referees' fault, it is the players. Those fans who left Villa Park within 20 minutes, I bet some of them were wondering could they defend better than that. And when I watched, put things into perspective, when I watched Maidstone against Ipswich in the FA Cup, I think Maidstone defended with more pride and passion than Sheffield United. Sheffield United looked like a team of people they got from local parks or something to defend. That's how they defended. They're not... You didn't think they'd get the wages they get with the way they defend and so on. So basically, that's Sheffield United in a nutshell. Even Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship defended better than that. Or at least with more application, with more dedication and more passion, anyway. If not better in, reality. Because, obviously, But that's my view on the Sheffield United. Enjoy the Championship next season and see how long it takes for you to bounce back up, because you might be looking at that pretty soon. On to Spurs against Brighton. Well, everyone's going to say Spurs win. Spurs going to bounce back. Former they played Brighton before. Spurs will get revenge. All this, all that. Come on, Spurs. It's not a trophy of up for grabs in this game because Brighton would definitely win if that's the case. But it's just 3 points in the Premier League. Well, it's not just. It's obviously 3 points is massive forever you get them. But yeah, my prediction is Spurs 2, Brighton 2. Brighton will show that bit more away from home. Knowing their last time they went away from home, they got battered 4-0. They want to show they've got a lot more than that. So, 2-2. Wolves against Brentford. Well, Wolves are turning Molineux into a bit of a fortress. Long may it continue unless they're playing Brighton. I think they'll win this 3-2. I think Wolves, I think Brentford are very good. They'll have to take confidence to some aspects, to periods of their game against Man City, and what they are capable of. So that it was at Brentford. This is at Molineux, so I think it'll show a fight though, and my prediction is Wolves 3, Brentford 2. Please, again, share, like, and follow. On to Nottingham Forest against Newcastle. I think Nottingham Forest will have not too much Newcastle. Newcastle's away form has what's harmed them this season mainly. The home form has generally been good, apart from a blip like against Luton, but they've generally been good. Their away form is what's done them that damage. And so, I think it's going to happen again, to be honest. Nottingham Forest 2, Newcastle United 1. On to the Sunday game, starting at the West Ham Stadium, London Stadium. West Ham against Arsenal. Well, West Ham will want to beat, of course, anyone in the Premier League, but especially the London rivals, whoever they are. And no different this game. And I know a few West Ham fans who like Liverpool as a second team, let's say, who love West Ham to win this, and I understand from that view. But I have to be honest, I think it's going to be West Ham United 1, Arsenal 2. On to Villa Park for Aston Villa against Manchester United. I think I've had to be honest again, I think Man United fans get all noisy, excited by beating a poor performance in West Ham 3-0. But this is at Villa Park. Villa at home have been fantastic mostly this season. Manchester United have been toothless away from home. And okay, what they did at Molineux was something. But I mean, as long as they realise they're going to be playing against Aston Villa, not Newport, then they might only concede 2 goals. So my prediction: Aston Villa 2, Man United 0. On to Monday night for Crystal Palace against Chelsea. My prediction is, I have to say, Crystal Palace 2, Chelsea 2. I know that Palace got destroyed at Brighton and the fans showed their anger. That was spurred the team on to some extent. Also known at home at Selhurst Park. This is a great chance of beating Chelsea. Very inconsistent Chelsea. But Chelsea are either a team who could lose this 4-0 or win this 2-0. My prediction is going to be Crystal Palace 2, Chelsea 2. One last thing. Please again like, share and follow. And if you can, feel free please to donate. But only if you want to, of course. The last thing is, I watched the futsal game on YouTube between Germany and Spain, and I was thinking, so many countries in Europe love the futsal and have it at such high level. I mean, why don't the likes of Man City, they got so much money, why don't you have like the Premier League of futsal, the Championship of futsal, League 1, League 2? Like, they have it in Europe, and that's what a lot of good football players become so good for their development through futsal. But then again, you've got basketball and handball doing massive in Europe. But this is good for building up youngsters as well. It should be something in education probably, and so on. It should be encouraged because it's a fantastic way to practice your skills. And I mean, yeah, I mean, like in Europe and as well as the States, you've got basketball courts in all around town centres to help keep people out, youth out of trouble and so on. By playing basketball, maybe instead of futsal. Just a thought. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. Thanks. Bye. Peace.